Hey guys, welcome to a special video recording. This is my predictions on the E3 announcements that may be made by Gummy for FFBE Global. Now, I wasn't even gonna plan on doing something like this, but a couple of the guys on Discord was just like, Jay, again, will you do this? And Tomas Miguel, one of our members, he was just like, yes, I would very much like to see this. So I was thinking, okay, what the heck, you know what? Maybe let's do a video on it while I do some daily runs, right? So with the anniversary coming around the corner here in June, we might have some exciting stuff, as we know that last year in the FFBE Global first anniversary, we got stuff like the expeditions that we so love now. Got the expeditions, we got the EX points introduced in, even though I think we were first and then JP came after. We had a lot of like free daily pulls and whatnot. And so it's gonna be exciting. That's why everybody is just kind of like, ooh, like what's coming down the line? You know, what's coming down the line? We had announcements of like Tidus and Riku coming at the time, and even Final Fantasy 12 with Zargabath. So, you know, what can we expect this year? They gotta pretty much hype us up even more. So I think everybody is like listening and waiting to hear what's gonna come, and we know that's gonna come at least. If it doesn't happen in the E3 Square Enix conference, it will happen on Wednesday, I believe. A special Gummy presentation just for FFBE, like what's coming. So here are my predictions. First things first is we know that if you're going with the JP timeline and the events and the units that are released so far, we know that 7 stars are just right around the corner, with CG Nicole coming as a possible unit. I think that perhaps CG Nicole will be mentioned, you know, as one of the coming banners, and maybe even the next one. But I'm also predicting that we're gonna get some global exclusive stuff. I think it's about time, because as most of us know, for the past couple of weeks, past couple of months, I would say, we've been getting a lot of reruns, and so global players have been disappointed. And I mean, we get new things here and there, but it's pretty underwhelming, to say the least. So I think what's going to happen is all that time they were using to stall us with these reruns, most likely they'll give us some global exclusive event, like the Festival of Love with An, Yang, and Xiao, and what was the other one? Some Christmas events we had over Christmas. So I think it's about time. If they're not giving us any global exclusive events, I think they really dropped the ball. Like what have they been doing for the past couple months? So I think it only makes sense, and also to hype us up about new global exclusive units. Now, again, with 7 stars coming, I think they'll probably announce like, oh yeah, and these global exclusive units will have 7-star forms. So then people will be pulling like mad. I think this is the only thing that makes sense. I don't think anybody's gonna be pulling on exclusive units that have no promise that 7 stars aren't coming for them. So I think Gummy knows that as well. And other predictions, I think just in general, I think we will get our daily free summons for maybe a whole month, I'm guessing. And then other things, I think we might get a global exclusive trial as well. I think it's about time. We have Marlboro, we have Lure of Echidna, that was like our global exclusive trials. I think it's about time they come up with something like really difficult, kind of like Marlboro's trial during that current meta. So something like that to challenge us in our current meta now would be quite interesting. Now, I have my thoughts about like the 7-star announcement and whether or not unit of choice tickets will be announced. I don't think unit of choice tickets will be announced this early. And that was really loud, spark chaining. I don't think unit of choice tickets will be announced that early. And again, some of you guys may know that I'm running on a theory that they might not even introduce unit of choice. Yes, so I'm not quite sure about that, but I'll keep on the reserve for that. Hopefully Unit of Choice does make it to global, because that would make my life a lot easier, all of our lives a lot easier. I think that from free-to-play perspective, again, the free pulls will be key. I think a whole month of really good daily rewards will also be key. So like tons of tickets, tons of Moogles. Basically, when a game like this has survived for an entire year, I think it's about time that they ramp up the player base again. So getting more incentive for new players to join, getting old players that have dropped out to come back, and also to excite the current playing players. I think they're also going to do some campaign, most likely for the pay-to-play players. So really good exclusive bundles. Not talking about cash summons, but like we all know the bundles that Gummy have. Some are really good. Tickets, lapis, like, and they state 50% off. I mean, if you actually do the calculation, it is 50% off. And you know, tons of Moogles, or maybe even exclusive materia and abilities. And I think they will most likely also, again, for the pay-to-play players, also have an event where it's like 1.5 times EX points. So every time you purchase lapis, you get greater incentive back. I think that might be possible. At least that's my thoughts on it. Everything else we might get during the E3 announcements. We might get possibly the collaboration. So we were rumored to have a collaboration again, and yesterday we had an Xbox E3 conference. They said that Nier Automata is coming to Xbox. Now I don't think that means Nier Automata is coming to FFBE again. I mean, if they skipped the Nier Automata Anniversary and didn't bring us that collaboration back, I think it might be too early. Again, some of us have been thinking, like, you know, if Nier Automata comes before 7-star, then there's no hope for them to come in 7-star form. Unless they run it again, which I don't think that's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be possible. So I really do think that if it's a collaboration, it might be a new one, or it might be something that JP did before. But I don't think it would be Nier Automata for sure. Even though I am hoping that they would give maybe some enhancements, that would be nice. Enhancements to our beloved 2B and A2. But I am pretty confident, just as Gummy have stated, that Nier Automata will come back in the future. We just don't know when yet. We just don't know when. So hopefully we know, you know, what's coming. Maybe their announcement is, you know, 7-stars are coming, and also Nier Automata, and then everybody's just like, yeah. So it could be. But yeah. So I think those are my thoughts on it. I really don't know what else to expect. I mean, I kind of told you guys from a game developer's point of view what I would do to draw in new players, again, to keep old players, and to get people who have dropped out of the game to come back in. And I think all of those things I said are pretty generous. Again, to recap, global exclusive trials, global exclusive units and events, a whole month of like really good rewards, daily rewards, tickets, Moogles, etc. Having some stuff for the pay-to-play players as well, and also free daily summons maybe for a whole month. I mean, they've done stuff like that before. Wouldn't be surprising. And maybe even end off the month with a 10+1 free 10+1 summon, or even a guaranteed. There was one event I remember. It was a guaranteed rainbow and a 10+1 summon. So yes, so I think that was the anniversary. Yeah, I think it was the first anniversary they had one like that. One time only, 10+1 summon with a guaranteed 5-star. And I think that would really round off the year for them. And you know, again, my thoughts to Gummy is that you guys are doing a fantastic job. Some of us complain, I know, it's just because we're so bored. Hey man, I've had my times of complaints, man, so I'm with you guys on this if you guys are complaining about it. But again, like I said, with all the reruns they've done, I think it is about time that they really show us what they have been doing with their time off, or so to speak. Anyways, those are my thoughts on it. And anyways, in a couple hours, I don't even know, maybe this video will be up before the E3 conference, maybe after, but regardless, when we get the gummy announcements, everybody will be talking about it. So those are my predictions, guys. If you guys see this video before the announcements, definitely drop your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think, and obviously, if the information has been released before you guys even see this video, please don't comment saying that, "Hey Jagan, hey man, they already announced 7-star, man," and stuff like that. Oh man, I get those comments all the time. You guys are hilarious, right? Anyways, if you guys have a if you guys have Discord, check out the Discord server. Follow me on Twitter and subscribe to YouTube if you haven't. Again, a lot of our boys on the server have been voice chatting a lot during the E3 conferences, and it's pretty amusing. I was on last night with them. I wasn't using my voice. I was just listening to them, man. Pretty funny guys, So definitely join the conversation, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.